Yo, a man cannot become a woman any more than a man can become a bat. Yet these crackpots will stop at nothing, so of course I'm gonna catch a ton of flack. Look, even if a man self-identifies as a bat, adapts his swagger and acts oddly, even if he's utterly convinced he's a bat and believes he's a bat trapped in a man's body, to the extent that he fits artificial web wings on his back and lives a nocturnal lifestyle in a cave hanging from the ceiling, even if he stays perched upside down, even if he somehow installs a nifty interface to navigate the world via echolocation, feeds on a diet of fruit and insects and blood on special occasions. In order for all the world to recognize him as a bat, he gives his fake wings a flap. Sorry to break it to you, but still, this does not make him a bat. Cause a bat is a bat, and that is a fact. Question, can a bat be a bat whilst at the same time not be a bat? No, he's either a bat or he's not a bat, and he can't transform at the drop of a hat. And if I voice a doubt, nor is it batophobic to point this out, I'm somewhat perplexed that I even have to say this. Nevertheless, it's an act. Listen, that man is not a bat. He is a man dressed as a bat. Likewise, man cannot magically become woman, even if he seeks a life beyond one. Cannot negate biology with a wave of the magically assigned one. The transgender woman has no womb, no ovaries. XY chromosomes encode the genes. She does not have periods regularly, plus will never experience pregnancy. Has no acquaintance with menstruation, required a facelift to make him look like her. Will never have to endure childbirth and has only a surgically carved egg-shaped vagina. Biologically, it's a falsehood, cause it seems to me they're bluffing. Psychologically, a man does not know what it means to be a woman. Perhaps I misunderstood. Nonetheless, I reckon this claptrap hasn't done him good. The man who self-identifies as a woman has but a man's grasp upon womanhood. That is to say, next to nothing, and yet he's sworn he's not gay. Perhaps it's an extravagant act of mimicry, an extreme form of cosplay. With that being said, if a man wishes to live his life imitating a woman or a bat, if a man's in a muddle and is struggling his act, finds himself puzzled and befuddled and detached, if a man's having trouble and is struggling with that, and when it's all said and done he doesn't have a stomach for the fact, then the remedy would be to proclaim himself as a woman or a bat. Fine, but if that man then demands in law that I'm to recognize him as a woman or a bat, when he's blatantly neither a woman nor a bat, then what type of logic is that? If it's now been declared a diabolical act to plainly state what is a biological fact, what then? You have a lack of any proof. People, what happened to the truth?
Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Coming soon to a school near you. This is the new normal.
Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Gender the social construct. These folks have lost touch. Hey, so how many goddamn genders are there? And who dreamt up this empty drama? They plumbed the depths and spun this web, and now biology is under threat, courtesy of the gender theory herd. Gender the spectrum, haven't you heard? The concept of gender is fluid.
Reality check.
You are deluded. But now these pitiful little fools wish to teach this piffle to kids in school. Madness in the individual is rare, but amongst herds it is the rule. When 50% of millennials think gender's a spectrum, I pity the next generation, condemned to be raised by a bunch of eunuchs who slept through sex education. But there's a difference between sex and gender. When will you dimwits learn? Up until 1955, gender was naught but a linguistic term. But our findings reveal the traditional male and female binary is false. Plus we've discovered that socially constructed nature of gender is entirely at fault. They talk of findings and discoveries. These findings have been trending, but these people can't tell the difference between finding and inventing. And so they broke with reality, enter the age of social insanity. I for one won't be stroking their vanity. Now I'm told this is blasphemy, cause
boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Coming soon to a school near you. This is the new normal.
Boys will be girls, and girls will be boys.
Gender the social construct. These folks have lost touch.